It used to be covered separate. You could never petition on you.
Okay, a cover, okay.
You might be Fenkele. Your Marco Yen cover.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah. I'll move them. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, what is
Okay.
Yeah, the Chinese.
Ladies and gentlemen, lend us your ears. I didn't fall to Lola Domandi.
I'm happy to report to all of you, members of the concerned Gambia UK, that about a few minutes ago, Tungo Mariam and myself were received by Her Excellency Fatobon Bensouda, the High Commissioner of the Republic of the Gambia to United Kingdom. To be honest, it was a pleasant meeting. She welcomed us warmly, and she assured us that this is our home. And next time, what she would like to see is for us to just have a conversation instead of just gathering on the pavement. And she said they are not cowards. Because we did say they are cowards.
Yes.
So she said they were just, hold on, they were just waiting for the police to be here, because I think the police are not far away from the High Commission. And obviously we made the petition was formally presented to Her Excellency, and she assured us that she will convey the message to President Adama Barrow. We outlined our concerns, and now I have the honor to read the petition letter in front of the concerned Gambia group, in front of the Gambia High Commission building, and also in front of the camera so that Gambian people can hear. His Excellency, President Adama Barrow, Republic of the Gambia, #1 Marina Parade, State House, Banjul, the Gambia. Your Excellency, the subject is petition relating to deteriorating governance situation in the Gambia. Concerned Gambia, a civil society organization with the membership of Gambians living in the UK, hereby present this petition to draw your attention to deteriorating governance and human rights situation in the Gambia under your leadership. We would like to draw your attention to the 2017 change of government in the Gambia, which ended the 22 years dictatorship of Yahya Jammeh and the beginning of the Barrow-led administration following the December 2016 presidential election. We recall the years of advocacy by the Gambian opposition parties, the Gambian civil society organizations, and the support of the international community to keep democratic governance in the Gambia throughout the dark days of the Jammeh dictatorship. The aspirations of Gambians and the international community at large had hoped that the incoming Barrow administration would embark on a comprehensive reform to usher in good governance and democracy. Sadly, Barrow's administration was preoccupied with entrenching itself into power since the 2017 change of government. Therefore, the reform measures that were necessary for consolidating the Gambia's democratic gains were largely ignored or prevented from being implemented due to the fact that the administration deemed them incompatible with Your Excellency's ambition to stay in power indefinitely. The administration has also resorted to clamping down on dissenting views and resorting to arbitrary arrest of innocent citizens, contrary to the fundamental tenets of a democratic society. We list herein some of the major violations of fundamental rights of the citizens by your administration and poor governance climate prevailing in the Gambia that we fervently believe will retard the country's progress and put into waste the valuable material and moral support that our international partners are providing in the name of Gambian citizens. Number one, you meaning President Barrow, you have been quick to remove your coalition partners from administration and replace them with key officials of the former dictatorial regime of Yahya Jammeh. Number two, you reneged on the promise to serve a transitional president for a period of 3 years under a coalition ticket that led to your victory in the 2016 presidential election. Number 3, the promise to pass a new constitution was aborted by your loyalists in the National Assembly because it contains a clause that limits the presidential tenure to a maximum of 10 years, as in the case of most ECOWAS member states. This happened after the constitution drafting process has been completed, costing the taxpayers staggering $116 million. Number 4, not only has your administration dragged its feet in fighting against corruption, but it has also actively shielded individuals from facing corruption charges when they are supporters of your political party. Meanwhile, the public perception of increased corruption rises exponentially, eroding confidence in the public service, aggravated by you ascribing the Auditor General's report as a mere opinion. The proposed anti-corruption bill has not been passed nearly 8 years since you ascended to power. Your parliamentary supporters, in conjunction with the executive, have ensured that the most important clauses of the anti-corruption bill were removed or watered down, rendering it ineffective for fighting corruption. Number 6, arbitrary arrest of innocent citizens and political opponents continue to escalate. This includes opposition members, media practitioners, and civil society activists. The chairman of the West Coast region, the newly elected elected opposition ticket, has recently been charged by a magistrate court purportedly for an offense that was already dropped by the police some years ago before he was elected. Civil society advocate Madi Jabate and comedian Alaji Bora Sisaho were recently arrested and detained in ways that violated their fundamental rights. The actions of the Gambia Police Force are violations of fundamental rights of these persons, contravening Section 19 of the Gambian Constitution. It also violates Article 4G of the ECOWAS Treaty, affirming recognition, promotion, and protection of human rights in accordance with the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. Number 7, you continue to make inflammatory statements that has the potential to not only increase political tension in the country, but also to undermine the rule of law. You call on your supporters to prepare for confrontation with the opposition, since they could rely on your support. You also recently stated in a political rally that you would instruct the police to arrest critics, even if the court releases them. These statements do not only undermine the work of the courts, but also an abrogation on your part to uphold oath of office in promoting peace, equality, and defending the rule of law as enshrined in the Gambian Constitution. Number 8, your propaganda operatives, unlawfully appointed as presidential advisors and paid from consolidated funds, have also been threatening opposition party activists in the diaspora with arrest and detention when they step their foot on Gambian soil.
Thank you.
One such threat was directed at a female activist living in Finland by one Suleiman Kamara, one of your advisors suspected to have been granted British citizenship but currently residing in the Gambia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Public security continues to deteriorate with burglary, drugs, and gun crimes on the rise. 2 policemen and a policewoman were shot while manning a police post around Sukuta traffic light on the 12th of September 2023. Both men lost their lives and the female officer sustained serious injuries. Meanwhile, the judicial system is crippled by the sheer weight of cases it handles, as well as your attempt to undermine the independence of the judiciary. On the other hand, the police are preoccupied with harassing government critics instead of investigating and prosecuting real crimes.
Thank you.
Based on the issues highlighted above, concern Gambia UK, call on the Gambia government and the Gambia's development partners to undertake or support the following measures to prevent the country from sliding back to dictatorship and for Gambia to regain its democratic status. Number 1, as a matter of urgency, the draft constitution be brought back to the people for a decision through a referendum. In the same vein, we urge the ECOWAS leaders to impress on President Barrow to declare his withdrawal from the presidential race of 2026, similar to President Sall's declaration to the people of Senegal. As this is the fundamental demand of the people of the Gambia, expressly stipulated in the draft constitution. This will bring Gambia's presidential term in line with majority of ECOWAS member states. Number 2, the Barrow administration to desist with immediate effect from all forms of arbitrary arrest of political opponents and critics. We urge ECOWAS member states through the Federal Republic of Nigeria to remind the government of the Gambia of its responsibilities relating to the protection of human rights under ECOWAS Treaty. Number 3, the government to respect the rule of law, including the separation of powers, and to desist from interfering with the work of the police and the judiciary. Number 4, to implement policies that will fight corruption, including ratifying the anti-corruption bill in a way that ensures its effectiveness in eradicating corruption and promote accountability in the public service. Number 5, we ask the UK Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office to note, with a view to acting on the activities of the United Kingdom nationals, particularly those previously protected from rights violations under the German dictatorship, but may now be aiding and abating state impunity in the Gambia. And that particular statement goes to Suleiman Kamara. Number 6, we hereby demand for immediate enfranchisement of the Gambian diaspora in the coalition in line with the coalition 2016 manifesto, which is upheld by a Supreme Court ruling. We submit this petition in our solemn belief that the requests herein represent the best options for the stability of the Gambia and for peace and progress of our citizens. Whilst we implore on you to take meaningful steps to provide remedial measures to address the above concerns, please accept our assurances of highest consideration and esteem. Signed by Ibrahim Tunko Marena on behalf of the concerned Gambia UK. This is copied to the High Commission, Nigeria High Commission in London, the Secretary of State, Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, King Charles Street, London, and the Gambian High Commission. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Ask Allah to join. Cancel. You are good. You are good.
Okay, I'm Balal saying, bound the Amdaning Angele Kamala. Na domani for Manika Kamala ni Surwa Kamo. Later on, you men Karanjan to Kamato. Address, na later on address Adam Barola, Gambia President. Na Melu Foje, coming Gobirin falling the Rocketa. Gambia no jiki basoto ko na menkele no yaya jamela maralo nte murulo kilo kono bari aniku ya warakan tol kan ngaje ko maralo baliya wole commencé te Gambia so nyaarobe faare na banko kan ngaje ko police wolu sai adama baro ni na man da ko doron ise taye commandi yela nyanto tinya ngajela alaji boro ya muta kili lulu kili woro abebul andum birenin ha excellency fatu bomben sura kacha dala office ko ngo fayenne ngai defo mu loyalty definitely ede loi karanne so bi nin Gambia dingol la nyanto constitution o ya fole ko ye momo muta e nyante manyane muta la tambi montoro taworo wala ni fulala bo 72 hours tili sabadal bari nga molu jele sa Gambia police olu adam barola maraloto men diate ko wala ko opposition la andu ngafo high commissioner fona yende ko Babakar Bahum NPP supporter lo Alaji Bambo Lem, ika saferol ke, Babu Garbahum, Namra Atele, Yaya Menten Sanyang, Tretin, ka saferol ke Kafai, Mine Kamala National Assembly, Menda, Mendiata Kela, ye media house Kerfatu, ye Tretin, police will be commanding. Mutonya le ni manken ka kamale la barola man sakunda
no chance
bari ni police le kililo ke dorom ablay saya ngala molu wo mum opposition on leti anu adama le afojan ko atelon Gambia be la president da be kilina Gambia no tema so ngani ko high commissioner en kay ko nyimara balia abe stop la ndolma ko opposition olu ni a police ol yaade ko ngakku ko ni meni loi man tay ma nyano commande law no one is above the law but the law is for every Gambian. Hani Adama Barrow is not above the law. Yes. Adama Barrow is not above the law. Abe loi du mal. Bari Adama wole ala molu hanindi. Akafali ne ko atelle be maralola. Alkana sila. Alkana sila wala ka wala tina mendi ate ekate. Wala nan tolu Gambia dingol membe Angleterre. Anunte I am very proud of United Kingdom. Gambia lo membe. Kabiring Adama Barrow la maral balia starta protest of starta Angleterre janne ala marabalia biraya dati all right biri Adama yala tilimbalia start Gambia protest o keta New York le la men sela woli yake ngi tentu bari ñu non to la second protest in United Kingdom so gatinga la ma wa United Kingdom that's it. Gambia dingol member diaspora melbe other parts of Europe. Alfane funti ale protest.
Definitely.
The tula diamo la WhatsApp audio to ali Facebook. Na kamfa konga funti mbedo kam.
All right, bro. Civil rights.
So you can call your menketen lafuta eke Belgium, eke France, eke Washington, eke Germany. Ayke Sweden, Alka Spain, Gambia no dem don lebe na banko bondi la dinko ngali ya Senegal wol woli la kuto teyde. Image say Ousmane Sonko be lola election. Men dia ta Macky Sall ya tuje bi Ousmane Sonko han sabe kasoto anda ta lola election. People's power wala sembo be banko wala sembe ta Adama Barrow la. Même no way. Adama to silandi la no. Anu dol momo be janni la fatala Gambia mi da Gambia Faction sabali la kumo na petition letter tole. Na Suleiman Kamara toke na petition letter tole. Adamo British citizenship. Na man tenkum mbe meta MP yale British MP sol be Suleiman Kamara la complain o dilelal. Anu Suleiman be jang atela dimba be sirin jang atela lo. So ita muso na le ba muso me ala abe lo kampanko Sonko draft constitution fana ya murundi nan ndol mebe diaspora fana la takata faylale na nyanto semle ka kato fay na lobi talo la parola la bidal lobi talo ye sembo soko indul fata ko situation even ne ko moral ye jang high commissioner for nala diamo ade ko security situation atelen to ni kala ako Gambia la security situation ngaaje nyaadi Kaya control ngaja nyame security te Gambia. The only person be security choto wala Adama Barrow na le dimbaya. Economic wala na hani saya ma economic bondi Gambia. So Gambia lolu mbokay ma wax ci olof because am na ñoo xamne dégguñ sosé. Tay ñun dañ ñëw fi concern Gambia UK.
Ilongi ma.
Gisulo fi any party color.
No.
Ken sol fi yellow, ken sol fi green, luñ sol fi moy white concern Gambia suñ t-shirt si. Ma ngi gërëm wa concern Gambia amulen morom. Yeen kay jambar yeen. Groupe bi buñ ko sosé ba légui jël ngeen sen xaliss, jël ngeen sen time, ngeen contribute ñu print t-shirt si, def banner si. Xaliss bobu non bu ngeen contribute mu ngeen ko def ci sen jobot yi. Waaye defu leen ko Gambia moo leen ñor looloo tax ngeen ñëw fii because luñ gis suñu dëkk bi Gambia under Adama Barrow kontaanuñ si tey kontaanuñ si ëllëg Adama dafa jël suñu dëkk bi jébale ko ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo àndoon ak Yaya Jammeh Massi Sidi Ndiaye ñoo xam ne defuñ si dara Fabakary Tombong Jatta in fact ñoom doon support Yaya Jammeh tey doomi Gambian yu baax ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo fight for the country they fought for the country te Yaya Jammeh Adama Barrow la def ñu la jam fa wana ko ambassadeur lu ma gëna naxari si waxi Adama Barrow mooy bés bu dem si yàlla ndogo njaay gaañu Fati ñu ko ñaan yàlla xare ko àjjana Adama Barrow la si teg mooy Iko modo le fati kono.
Amna ku gañu si ñom.
Aman tuwaye fam ka ko alama ne mani ko farkela wo ko manel balati wo ko mo ngaro lolu wax bu ñaaw la so wana ko high commissioner mané ko Adama da ko wara wax kon kilifa Adama nit ku gañu because ñun yépp yalla mu yi lolu la ñu xaar ku nekk sa best dina ñew way Adama Barrow so nek opposition rek do they show sympathy do they want empathy Adama niti intérêt la so ñun luñ defoon Yaya Jammeh ñun xeexumoon Yaya Jammeh because of Joola la Yaya Jammeh lu mu doon def Gambia moo ñu neex te Adama Barrow tamit lii si commencement bi la wax naa ko ambassadeur lii ne ko di only protest de more protest will happen so lu ma wax Gambians yi nekk in other parts of Europe UK suñ ko mën a def lu tax ñu nekk Belgium duñ ko mën a def lu tax ñu nekk Germany duñ ko mën a def lu tax ñu nekk Holland ak Sweden duñ ko mën a def ñu nekk New York ñoom Lamine Silla at least def nañ ko bu Adama Barrow demoon léegi ñu ngi xaar ñu nekk Europe ñu bàyyi wax yi si WhatsApp audio yi ñu bàyyi wax si Facebook bi ñaata Gambien ñoo nekk United Kingdom groupe bi waroon naa passé lii waaye man suma xol bi sedda na the turnout is massive buñ doon def lii am na benn NPP génn audio ana waa NPP boobu noonu mu ne ñun suñ fi ñëwoon dinañ wax Kante dina wax police ñu
there is a police officer there.
waaye gis nga police bi mu ngi taxaw
there is a police officer there.
because ñii dañ xam loi
guarding mounting a guard for us.
ñii meluñ comme PI yu nekk Gambia PI yu nekk Gambia war ngeen a jàng si lii this is what they call civilized country UK is a civilized country that's why we are here ben police yi dooruñu te police yi duñoo door because suñu right la pour ñu protest so maa ngi gërëm waa Angleterre
waxal gaay ne police ñoo ñu escort ba si high commission
suñ fi jógee dinañ dem Nigeria high commission def suñu pétition bu ma jàng si anglais jokko foreign and Commonwealth office jigéeni Gambia ñu leen taatu jigéeni ñëkk a fii amu leen morom ala baraka thank you so much so ni ha okay mo ala di seni la seni no prepare mo film ko ne dia ala bra mo film ko ne dia
Adam Barrow lafte Gambia laften to yesindi men kam lafte do ku waleke bar malla fi mi tago social media ka ko UDP usenda bo fo wala mutala agenda te baro wala man agenda so da man ke UDP usenda bo to yesindi ge pour ye do ku waleke na sista sol be fala lectano to na dindi wol be fala lectano to because of war kurmo ben dun tan banko kan e ka sila kende te banko kan mol be fala konkole be banko kan lafte wala bondi la jiyo buka soto kuramo buka soto banko be dun tan yo kono mol mai kala wala dindi wol be do sola murola duolu hani security men be Gambia wol famol man safe the right man safe so ko civilian ol so Adam Barrow lafte banko la do lafte yefte na ya ko en Gambia di wala o pia flol men fata lafte ko Gambia nol ya mun risin la ya te fata lafta wala lafta lon fana Adam Barrow itala agenda menti fintina ya for Gambia di wala because right now you have no agenda no agenda what is your agenda is Gambia you send out UDP to no left wala Adam Barrow
fula musole Nadia mi fula kamala
Gambia di ko musi nyame nyama ni man ka hafo to jo kan ka hafo so Gambia to le de ta Gambia Gambia man sia mo ti Gambia ni ko man sia ti Gambia man sia mo ti Gambia so yesi di ke pour ye ban ko le
ala
ya ko ni je men sub system o be wala adop
abay may camara
azaja ala de pular wala acu sama kala anka acu dum
afomo ne ko sanya da underground ta dum debita
ngata wato tije ngata ngata underground to sai ngata commonwealth mbita commonwealth go mamanda among house of commons no mbita Commonwealth Secretariat le me follow la world wala be Westminster
underground kala jan wala ben sambala foji
Commonwealth. Ngata Commonwealth. Na lafta al sibana sol dampile ngataria. Ya albana sol dal. Because static fen kolom protest lem.
Yo abaraka bage alngata. Thank you.
Okay, petition on start social media data.
Yeah, it's akangi bago ko do. Mena brother konton na. Duru jawne. Duru jawne ndana tele petition letter ni safe. Afela duru jawne keke ne ba amba to la bage. Dolla petition o banga adama barola angale kamoti de. Allah baraka bagi, Allah baraka. The turnout is good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Allah baraka bagi. Mbadi ngolu albe UDP online bantabalem. Sorry, albe se usedi la platform yalon dalta ka fo UDP online bantaba. Allah baraka bagi. Me mempola jang. Ka Gambia nolu bondi adama barola man sakunda. Ya afel ala natandema sama fo manke ngamera sama be kelale ablay dabo sama manke sukudan ko ablay bojam fele ngeti na ablay dabo kan to jahasen albe ma ablay ledi abay de kelano may camera ka de walk live mbari nga police la moto tandali ngali british la police la moto jele ñu lom police de ñu ma nga blay saña na molti de ñu lom police de be lori ne be tenkunin tej e mantol haras e man fenken dolla Zainab Ganit protest bi neex na degala legi ñu ngi dem jël underground train bi metala underground auto baringo fula muso ate man diamu de ko mare yamune bo mbari muso ngame aroki jam yemme couple wala tan me sude me couple me couple na me sude midam vele ate ñine bena kin diba tabe na congress me konton na base. Thank you for coming. You know ate ka bori camera la le benda ka bori camera la le yaja sama fa manke ninte ngalon ten na jacket of ngo dunna fang mena jacket of ngere na bagole kono sai yalon sala barka baga molben ten dukan jama pa modou bojang na de la manasire no ma pa modou bojang e ka fo nyame me kerim fanan ka fo wala nyama jang pa modou bojang pa modou sambala manasi kam mon
pa modou dalom kadi sidibe konta 2026 ngamen kele wala ka be murula na Gambia wodo mo pa modou ibe janne
ako ni dikete so be Gambia membe kerinde sokola ako ker fatu de sokola social media wala bine no ma koteke Adam will bring you down yalo Bob Touré fela be jiberol Bob Touré say atolo european o leta to radien dol Angleterre nga kele say kana aliaje le mol siata proteso mol siata yamero no mol yala do ko londe
Gambia police ori man do ko kan Adam Baro e be do ko Gambia dimole you understand but ni ata jang ko be janya men ni Gambia no me tiaga so fa mo ko ko ni police ori ina de sida yen kanta
okay ABS metal la kin Charles na baraka
okay ala police ori ko ye banku dimole be do ko wala man do ko la man sai ye banku dimole respect okay anyway ni mam mo respect mo respect
wolonde
mo respect ni mam mo respect
aliaje jan tiagas man fay jang ndolbe tamaga odali jammanke Gambia ti ngo NDP ngo men ga be mbadula dale
NDP where are you useless man hopeless ida ko
my val di ngole bama masla koto boro ala barka Mariama Sibo ile imanna Mariama Sibo mejede Mariama Sibo Vince Brown Mariama Sibo man na da kula ba ma hanyi manasinya Mariama Sibo ma hanyi manasinya
social media We'll put you down again.
Alabarka Joe Kamara, Alabarka, thank you. Chai, we are going to better underground hotel, better Nigeria High Commission, and later Kendeba. Ngaliana letter on Wellen, Tola Angele Kamanke, Adam Barol Angele Kamati. Pamodu Bojan, Ndola letter on Manke Manasila Angele Kamati. Ndola letter on Manke Adam Barola Angele Kamati. Manasi. This is democracy. Allah barakabake. Yo. Na delegates na mon lebina kan teng. Meta kan Gambian ol me alon ko concern Gambia UK. Mbal tentu labake. Thank you. You okay? Yeah, good. Allah barakabake. Concern Gambia UK molom unity. So meta kan saing Allah barakabake. Mariama Sibo meje. Mariama Sibo meje. All right. Allah barakabake. Thank you so much. Saying ngara underground ole ta. Thank you UK. Allah barakabake. In a President Adama Barrow. Amala do ko long. President Telindir la, President Garawale la, President Mansalim Fola, wala Adama Baroti. Atekatu Mansalim wale Fola, abe mol Telin na. Oh, Kumajan came, I keep all the way from Portsmouth.
No, Reading.
Reading, but it was told you. Aliaja Moban all the way from Reading. Kumajan Mare, I told you, ma.
Yaya Mane,
Mr. Mane, Abaraka, for Kumbajanya content abake. Kumbajanya atengaje afanamu, afane, Yuri Bila Mobalo. Bari, yeah. Huh?
Near lengthy conversation.
Bagari, nice to meet you. Sumakunda, Abaraka. Abaraka Ambal Kontongang, say we said in the personal Facebook page. We are very professional. We are not nyimfongo mastering bantaba page also because nyimmanke politic kuti. Okay, Allah baraka bake. Mariama Sibo made sama ni la because he man now. Okay. Tell Fula Muso I am seeing her in the background. Fula Muso dole kabe jakande. Ismaila Jamme, ako say ku tell Fula Muso I'm seeing her in the background.
Ismaila ngai ziare wa fa en fele jang.
Jela kondo.
Fa Gambia o. Fa e bondi na deta alay.
Fonga Gambia boni nyin kola yato.
Fonga wutu arambaro bul ko nyambo.
Arambaro wutu je ko nyambo.
Na mon tek silinka nga.
Yaye komen London me nyamen teng. Yaye aliaje me tabakam pavement ole kanteng. You know, samana kera fay buka kala mutako samal be keri ngali janjere. La feda nyine be Gambia, la be nice ring, la be fenge. Bari Gambia ni sama kata je poto be kela. Aliaje mol funtara jang silolu bebe kambe glal bebe betari bosol la silo fele. Ya understand? Ngali aje mbonan la feda yaye ketenne. Barate kala no ni sunya robe wara limbanko kan. Nin tapala yabe wara limbanko kan. Maral bali yabe wara linje. Ya understand? You see? So la feda nyine la. Wala kam bula ñing protestola
ala fa la man sakunda e Gambia di ngol respect
wallahi
ala fa la man sakunda e Gambia di ngol respect adam baro la man sakunda man Gambia di ngol respect and it's very wrong. It's very wrong.
Okay, we are coming ABS ako samale be ke kanje King Charles Street treno mama ni sise felate Diamond because Amando Morobe. I be control. Okay, Alena Banal Jibe. Yeah, concern Gambia nak Alman Morom so amule morom. Ngale ñu spelling jele, ñu spelling bele correctare. Alman wrong spelling jajande. Ñu manga ñomi nga spelling di de. Ndolla safero bele be correct bi. No. Pa Modu Bojanko, my brother is now ready to transform Gambia into London. Akala brother Barrow is now ready to transform Gambia into London.
Ako nyadi le Pamodu ko nyadi.
Ako ma abe tulungo la ako my brother is now ready to transform Gambia into London.
Pamodu alter manyaka fudala ndel la ñil London ko entel la sato je. Nga yendel la sato je jamu central London na konoti. High Street Kensington. Alter la album fudantel ma folo jande ko entel la janjel. Yenna janjel. Nga yenna janjel. The train station o jele just the patchy shopping centers around it. General London, the beacon of democracy. Police all full escort dim molla. Kankanta saw that mo kanambo enkam. But nintella police all Gambia wale pamito dim molla emol implani kono e fit no bondi. Ye pamito dim molla na yo arrest yo samba kiti yola eta sindi mile 2. Omumum manyalti.
Commonwealth, okay.
Mita Commonwealth office. Ni funda Westminster station drong. Ido to Sutherland. No, when Minister Abete.
But this protest is very successful, Tungo.
Yeah.
Nying protest is one of the best protests. Okay. Nying protest Ivana Manansoro.
We are going to inspire a lot of people.
Nying protest na Manansoro Angleterre. Nying Ivana Manansoro jam. Nawana nying Iva soro de.
The turnout is very good.
Very good.
And the turnout from important number for a message or men.
Message o men tata wale kumaya ka. Yo ala baraka ba mina do na trainer kon. Yo ala baraka ba ke so say mina do trainer kon be live ñu stop la janne. Nindu na trainer kono then say live news nimero da Nigeria Foreign Office. Thank you so much. The protest is very successful. Definitely a successful. Very successful. Very successful. Very successful. You know. Guy, you know, she's a kunangodi ma, Baba ni she's Konkole bala mandi amuno.
Konkole ba no adiamu de ko male.
Atina ko mandi amuno. Yini mandi amuno menkeba. Mana ngakani. Albe kono do wato ndebe di amuno. Bindo she's ila mo vela ba. Kunu fa nyin tembo.
Seku ya subole mama. Seku ya subole mama. Fatma da subole tabi da sango da wala
Drabe ko nangol ni ngol le mi ja.
Ngaye di ma subole tabi da sango da so ko wala mama.
Wala nga energy soto. Karani si se ko nangol la de. But Sam, the protest is very successful.
It's good.
Very successful. Yo sama fela bina kan Angleterre buka sama bay. So saying kana
Because mola niaji be number resources all fanang wo.
Wow.
They are all, it's collapsing.
No, ila mo majedi. No katala me camera to phone. But ya want to effort kele ko di. Nene aisatu. Karase. Even nyari sign nada. Okay.
Yes, demonstration all of Jamaica.
The turnout is better than Jamaica time. Yeah, Allah barakabake. So Ali ajele, maybe lorry essential auto, maybe lorry train station auto. No, the turnout is good. Ngali ajele molmen nata. Turnout is better than back. Yeah, you know be nata le. Ekana na for more than nom. You manke more than dide. Ali ajele mo. Mol ali mol jele. You mol be nata le. You mol be nata mol funde dale. You understand? So saying Canada generally. Allah barakabake. Thank you. Because ila look bele fa ndenga di mitan ne la yo madu say nga off train kana do underground wala ya boy ya je train on la mala mundu mala men train si fal sor la Gambia malo mundu mala be train si fal sor la Gambia